All right, today I just want to have a quick conversation around DMARC text fields that need to be added to your DNS records. Now, recently there's been an additional text field required for your DNS records if you've got a dedicated email um, domain within BeeSavvy. So this is a demonstration account that I've got that I want to show you on. So if you click on Settings and then go to the Email Services tab on the side. Now, once that loads up, it's going to show you a already set up running lead connector email system dedicated domain, okay? Which is great. That's what you want. But what we're going to do is if we look over here, you'll see that by adding a DMARC, it allows you to improve your receiving capabilities and your sending capabilities, etc. And a lot of servers out there now, email servers, are actually checking for this information. So this is a recent addition. So even if you've set this up in the past, you may find it's not set up on your account. And that's what we're finding with a lot of our clients at the moment who we've previously assisted in setting this up. So if we click on the dedicated up the top, you're going to see this is the account you've created. If you click on these three little dots and go verify, what you're going to see is you're going to see a list of, when this loads, all of the DNS records that we've already added. Now you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are added and verified. And then you've got this extra one down the bottom now, which isn't added, isn't verified. Now, this is not because we missed it. It's because it wasn't there recently. It's a new addition to help with reducing, spam and the like. Okay. So you need to add this in. It's very important. So follow the steps on how to do this. If you're not sure how to do this, then what I recommend doing is using our live chat feature, talking to our live chat support team and getting assistance on doing this. Or you can use the knowledge base here and actually use it to search how to actually add DNS yourself, and it can walk you through the process. Now, each hosting provider is a little bit different, but for the most part, it requires you to copy this record and post in the hostname record and then the value. Okay, so those are the two values. Now, once you've done that and you've got that set up on your server, you can just click on the verify domain and it should verify this generally within the first hour of you making that change, but it could take up to 24 to 48 hours. Although in most cases, I've seen this happen within 5 to 10 minutes of the change being implemented. And this will come up saying verified, and that's what you want to see, okay? Now, one more thing I'll cover off here. If we go back, there is now the option. You can also go through and create, under domain configuration, the ability to have additional up to 5 different versions of your dedicated domains. So why would you do this? Well, at the moment, we've got a default that goes out here. We've got the ability to bulk email domains. So we can actually select which one we want that to be. We can then go through and we can also choose one for campaign modes only. Any one-on-one conversation, we can have go out through a different one. And we can have a different one for workflow domains that we want to send out emails for. Now, why is this important? Well, it's going to mean that you're not going to be doing all of your bulk email on the same domain or subdomain that you're using for one-to-one. So if one of your bulk domains becomes compromised, you can retire it and create a new one without affecting the other workflows you've got in place or the campaigns you're running in place already. One more thing to keep in mind is once you create the domains, you just hit the add domain here, and then once you've created them, you can then select those. Okay. Now, the other thing you definitely should look at doing is coming back to these 3 dots and just making sure that you've got headers set. Now, it's best practice to have these headers set. And what this will do is it'll, every time this particular email server is used, it will default to this name and this email address that you've set, which should be a part of at least the main domain. So in this case, it would be officepride.com in order to pass the spam filter tests, etc., that are there. Now, this will be overridden in most cases if you've added alternative details on your other workflow or email outbound through and within the platform itself. Okay. So, but it's good to have this set as well. And this is something you have to do after you've created and verified your account. And you've added that domain in, okay, for a dedicated domain. Once you've added those details, just hit save and you can save those. Now, that's pretty much all we needed to cover today. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of what you need to do. Let's just go and have a look at the add domain. If you want to add a domain, it's pretty simple. You type in what your domain is, and you can see you get a little bit of a list of instructions here. Once you've done that, you hit the add, and we do have some integrations into GoDaddy and a few other platforms where it'll automatically create those records for you for the DNS. If it doesn't, then you'll just have to manually create those like we said before. If you get stuck, there's a link to the help center. We've also got the ability to just reach out to our contact live support, and they'll assist you with this, okay? And live support option does have a Zoom live chat support function, so you can reach out and request a live support call with one of our agents, and they'll be able to do a screen share and work through that with you to make it a little bit more comfortable for you. Fantastic. All right. Thanks for listening, and thanks again for being a loyal BeeSavvy client. We love the support you offer us, and yeah, take care and talk soon. Thank you.